All right, guys. Hi, welcome to the show. So today's review will be on the Power A enhanced controller for the Xbox One. It is a wired controller, of course. I don't have the wire, but it gives you a good thick wire. It's like 10, 12 feet, good wire. So my first impressions, you guys saw the unboxing, but this is actually a 3 week. I think I've had this controller for 3 weeks. So this is my impression. This is actually my personal Apex Legends controller. Now, the sticks are nice. I believe they're a bit more sensitive than the original Xbox controllers because I don't have to push that much force into it. So that's real nice. The head jack audio is great. The new update they've come out with is spectacular, and these buttons are so smooth. Now, I did modify this controller with some control freaks, and I did put some trigger stops on it, if you can see. This is my Apex Legends controller. I got the idea of these trigger stops from an old, what you call those? Scuff controllers. They used to have little screws on there. That's how they used to make their triggers. So I did what I did is just drilled some holes and added these little screws on there. And yeah, the buttons are real nice. And the controller is real light, easy. It's easy to use. It's easy to map the buttons to the back buttons. So you just hold the button, it'll start blinking, and you just push the button, and then you push the button back where you want it, you know? So it's not that difficult. Now, I love this controller so much that I actually bought another one. So this one does not have the trigger stops because I try to use this controller on PUBG and Warzone. It's great for shooting, but when you get in vehicles, the trigger stops hinder the vehicle movement, so you'll only go like 2 miles per hour. So I bought another controller for my other games. This is strictly Apex, and this is other games. So yeah, I love them. They're $24.99 at the moment. It took me a while to get this one because, of course, the epidemic, the coronavirus thing. It's kind of hard to find controllers at this time. But Amazon does have. I bought this one at Amazon for $24.99, and I bought this one at GameStop for $24.99. There is a white and a black one. I got the green one from Amazon. Now, there is an update. I tried to update this one and it didn't update. So I'm thinking it already had the update on the audio jack. And this one I updated very easily. But the calibration, I wish they made the calibration a bit more easier. But it's honestly, it's a great controller. The D-pad is great. I have no complaints. These are my main controllers for first-person shooters. Not fighting. These are controllers are not for fighting. For fighting games. These are actually just FPS shooters. So, durability? It's still going strong. I got rid of my strike packs and decided to go with these, and I am very happy with these. I give these a 10 out of 10. I can't spend $200-300 on a scuff controller or evil controller, but these give you what you need. Now if you want more buttons, of course they do have Fusion controller, which is $80, which is not bad, which is really good actually. It has the 4 paddles in the back, and of course trigger trigger stops, and of course there is the Spectre controller, which has the trigger stops and glows, but I wanted something simple, something cheap, and these actually are perfect for what I needed. I've gotten so many kills with Apex Legends with this controller. It makes the movement much faster, and this controller is awesome for Warzone. I just map the jump and the change weapon on these, same as this one with Apex Legends, but everything else on the Apex Legends I add here. So like my grenades and my ping, and yeah, so that's the cool thing about it. I know this controller by heart, and this one is actually just my other shooters, because I just like to mess around with other shooters sometimes, just take a break from Apex. So do I recommend them? Yes, I do. It won't break the bank. $24.99. You can go on their website. They're for $29.99, but honestly, you get Amazon for $24.99, on GameStop for $24.99. So yeah, durability, I mean, it's still going strong. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because it hasn't nothing has broken. Sometimes these are a bit too sensitive, because sometimes I'll be in a sweating on a game on Apex, and I'll accidentally push my heel, my my heel button. This is my heel button. This is my crouch. So I'll get crazy and just start, So you really gotta get used to this. This is much more sensitive controller than the original Xbox controllers. But yeah, I love this controller. I recommend it to anybody that wants to get a little bit of a competitive edge towards the first-person shooters. So yeah, so if you like the review, please hit a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys some other time. Peace.